channel, Tiote Productions. I'm Lisa Tiote. I'm working with a little bit right now, but I do want to make this video because I am living in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire, West Africa. I've been here for almost a month. I leave in 1 week, so I just want to make a video of my experience of the cultural difference from here and the United States. It's a big cultural difference. Even though I am Ivorian, West African, I was born and raised in the US. I grew up around the community of Ivorians, but that wasn't for like all my life. That was like a certain portion of my life. But it was definitely a different experience coming to the actual country and experiencing the culture and people around me, and the lifestyle and everything, the food and everything. It's just a huge cultural difference from America, obviously. But I want to point out the things that I've noticed while I've been here for 1 month. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed here was the driving. There's no yield sign, no cautionary signs. You're just driving. It's like it's like no rules. Like everybody's just driving. I'm like, how is there no accidents? And that's the craziest part. There's no accidents. Like, I have not seen one accident so far. Like, the accidents that happen here are very minimal, but the driving is so hectic and so insane. Like, the driving here is like, people are speeding left and right. There's barely such thing as like getting a speeding ticket. If they do get a speeding ticket, it's like not as common as it is in the US. Seatbelts are barely a thing, okay, unless you brought a car from, you know, a different country and it came with seatbelts. It's not necessarily like, it's not that common here to see seatbelts, okay, and like safety precautions and all that stuff for driving. So that's one thing I noticed very, very quickly. I was like, where's the seatbelt? You negotiate everything in this country. So if I'm trying to get a taxi, he tells me it's, say, $2-3. That's the first price, but you have to negotiate to the final price. So everything's negotiable here. Number 2, food. Literally, food here, freshly made. So good. So good. I literally gained some weight here. I'm not even mad at it, because when I go back to the US, I don't really eat like that in the US because I'm really picky with my food. But here they have everything that I like, okay? If you haven't tried Ivorian food or African food from a different country, go ahead and try it. It's just, and it's fresh, and it's no GMOs, nothing like that. There's no such thing as GMOs in the continent of Africa, okay? Everything's fresh. They literally, like, the plantain is literally picked from the tree. Whoa, that's so cool. Good. Whoa.
Yeah, come ready.
This one is ready. This is how you make chocolate.
Benzo.
Bang, go. Oh, it's closed. Oh, it's look. Oh, I got it.
I got it.
Let me see. So can we eat it? Wow. So how do you make chocolate? Wow.
Gas et puis.
So tu manges ça? Is it sweet?
Yes, sucré.
Sucré?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh
my gosh, that's so cool.
Alors tu ouvres ça pour.
What?
Alors tu peux mettre comme ça.
Okay, so here, record.
Voilà.
Oh, where? What's this? Oh my gosh. Okay. That's so cool. and it's like we don't go to the grocery store necessarily. We go to like these people in the street who are pretty much selling their fruits and vegetables and everything you need to cook, and they pretty much pick this stuff from trees directly, and then they go to the street and sell it. So everything is fresh here. Everything is fresh. Everything is like natural, organic. My stomach was not used to it. My stomach is so used to all the BS that I eat sometimes in the US. So when I came here, my stomach did not take it very well. It took me about 4 days or something like that for my stomach to start getting used to like 100% organic, natural food. Let's talk about the men and the women. The men here are very, very, very polite, very respectful, and obviously there's gonna be some that aren't or whatever like that. I'm not talking about just random guys in the street. I'm talking about like if you know, just men in general. From my experience so far, I have not experienced a bad experience with a man in general. But men in general here are very respectful and very traditional. The women here, honestly, I haven't really seen too much of a difference of how women in general act and are. They pretty much are the same way as women in the US, you know, they're just women. I don't know. Women here aren't, unless they're young women that are like from teenagers, want to kind of look the par or whatever. But for the majority of the women, from what I noticed, they don't really care about how they look necessarily. They don't really care too much about how they're dressed, like want to be top notch, you know. It kind of is too high, like literally it's too high here to care about all that. Like there was a point where I just kind of gave up with makeup, because guys, it's too hot, like too hot to care. So a lot of women, like, they keep up with themselves in general, but they don't really, like, you know, it's not, everything isn't about looks here, okay? Everybody's just living their lives, and the women aren't really superficial here at all. Yeah, but majority of them can cook, clean, and do womanly, traditional woman things, and that's what a lot of them care about, taking care of their family, their relatives, their siblings, all that stuff. So that's what I noticed here. That's how the women are here. So mostly, honestly, I think this is a lot of countries in Africa, but I'm gonna speak for this country. At first, if you don't know the culture, you would think that people are being mean, but like people literally greet each other by telling each other that they're fat. That's like the culture. I didn't know it was that extreme, because I know my mom does that without even realizing it, but that's the culture. That's what it is. It's not like an offensive thing, but that's also why people here aren't really big, because everybody kind of keeps each other in check. Like if you gain weight, they try to let you know, like, yeah, you need to slow down on the eating, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm looking out for you kind of thing. It's kind of, it might be bizarre in America, but it's the culture here, so who am I to question it? You know what I'm saying? Keep that in mind if you go to in a country in West Africa, because I think a lot of us have that in common. Oh, also, lastly, what I've noticed is the kids. So the kids here are actually very respectful. So they could be, you know, they're kids, so there's gonna be times where they're like unruly or whatever, because they're kids, you know, they're gonna be bad sometimes. But for the most part, I have not met a genuinely bad kid. Like a lot of the kids here are very respectful, like very nice, very friendly, and like I haven't met an unfriendly kid yet, or a really bad kid. Like I haven't seen it. So in general, I'm having a great time in this country. I'm very grateful that I was even able to come here. Like it was part of my bucket list. It was actually on my vision board, so that came true. So I came to Abidjan, West Africa, and I have clips that I haven't posted yet, but I'll get to it. But if you follow my Instagram at @letuit_, you will see pretty much I have like a bunch of videos of my experience here and everything that I've done. And I am actually living with my aunt and uncle right now, who are actually celebrities. And like that was pretty cool. We went to a movie premiere. I have like videos of that I can insert in here. I'm having a great time, guys. And today I'm gonna go to a soccer game in this big stadium here. And yeah, definitely make it a goal to go visit an African country one day and support the locals. I got my hair braided for like $5. So that was cool. Yeah, great time. Abidjan, West Africa, definitely having a great time. I love it here, and I'll definitely make it a goal to try to come at least once a year, okay? Because I have like other things that I plan on doing here. And that's pretty much all I got for now. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.